Hey guys, so I'm starting to do like a spring, not spring, I mean it was spring like ages ago, but I'm starting to like go through all the stuff that I don't want anymore, and I'm either gonna give them away and selling them. And the first thing I've started is all my cosplay stuff. So for reasons, if you saw my testimony, you would know. I'm not even sort of going to Comic Cons this year anyway, but for the main role, I won't be cosplaying as the opposite sex. So all the other stuff, I'm gonna kind of like give away, sell, um, that sort of thing. Some other stuff, part of it, I'm just gonna keep. So for example, my Quicksilver silver trainers, they're still useful. The black trousers are still useful. I'm gonna get rid of the Pink Floyd top because I don't listen to Pink Floyd. I'm not going to be one of those people. The silver jacket, I've put it in the Maybe Power. I might wear that out. I don't know where I'd wear it to, but yeah. But that's basically what I've started to do yesterday with my Ronin. With my Ronin cosplay, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that because, to be fair, I can switch that up. But I might just get rid of it completely. I don't know about that. And then I've got my Rhyme cosplay, which I made. So there's that, and then there's the Ring cosplay, which I made. Yeah, I'm not cosplaying as horror characters anymore. So, but I've started it. I will link the my Spock account. I say I will, but I'm not sure. Actually, I might not bother because I'm not shipping the stuff. You have to come and collect it unless you happen to be in the area and you see this video. But just because it's a lot easier with this stuff, so it's going to be like collection only. But yeah, I've got my wigs on there. As I said, the Pink Floyd top. So for wigs, Quicksilver wig. The Gerald Leto wig is so bad quality. I've just thrown that. Like, I wouldn't even give that away. It's like my least favorite wig I own anyway. And then the short brown wig from for my Rhyme cosplay. But yeah. Oh yeah, and the gladiator style sandals, which I don't think anyone still wears them anymore. But they were like way old, and I'm never gonna wear them because I never really liked that style anyway. I don't think they're still in, but again, they may be useful to somebody. When it comes to these vinyls, I did try and sell them at my local vinyl store, but they weren't interested in them, which is annoying because one of them I paid a lot. So this is probably going to be best suited for eBay. I will try and sell them on Spock first, um, but I'm gonna focus them after if I don't sell them there because I'm selling these because again they're quite, especially season 2 volume 1. It's expensive. I definitely want to try and sell these for definitely. If I can't get rid of these ones, then I will probably I don't know. I want to get at least some money back from them. So yeah, there's those I want to get rid of. There's the Opeth vinyls as well, which I'm probably gonna get rid of. I don't really listen to kind of music like that anymore. I might keep one of them. I think I've got one that's in. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. There's one that I definitely want to get rid of. So there's that one. But yeah, so these I definitely want to get some kind of money from them. I was so annoyed when I found these yesterday. I completely forgot that I had them. So these are part of the Quicksilver cosplay. I did try to paint them, but it turns out I had to put like a base coat and everything, and that's why it kind of chipped away. But anyway, other than the fact that the kind of things just literally fell apart, because spare ones there anyway, I can now listen to music while trying to when I struggle to fall asleep, because a lot of the time I can't because I've just got headphones and I don't want to break them and it's just going to be uncomfortable. But these are perfect. These are literally perfect. And just because sometimes I have played it with my phone, but I don't want to go too loud because I don't want to wake everybody up. So these are like perfect things which I completely forgot I actually own. My little extra, my little cosplay extra, this fox which I actually picked up, which was lucky from a second-hand shop. But yeah, I am keeping this little cutie. My Iron Man suit, not Iron Man, Tony Stark to be more precise, suit. This one I'm just going to give away just because, you know, someone out there is probably in need of a blazer and a shirt for an interview or something like that. So I'm just going to pop this one at a charity shop. So I have no use for it because it is male, and yeah, and I'm not really going to wear this either way anyway, so I might as well give it to somebody who would greatly appreciate it. I found the matching trousers that go with the suit, so it's just a full matching suit now. As you know, it's Father's Day coming soon, and I've remembered that I actually got generic wrapping paper. Basically, it's Christmas wrapping paper, but it doesn't say Merry Christmas all over it. And I'm reminded as to how much I cannot wrap presents. Let's just all admire my handiwork. I have this Game of Thrones notepad, which I got ages ago, like years and years ago, in a loot crate. I have no interest of Game of Thrones. I'm never gonna watch Game of Thrones, so I'm just gonna donate this one. But yeah, I'm just gonna donate it. Someone who likes Game of Thrones is probably gonna like this. So I'm just gonna donate this with the suit. Managers at work seriously need a new personality because they're so rude. Like, I don't want to really get into it, but the store manager who owns the store, I reported him because of what he said was absolutely vile and disgusting. Like, he's supposed to be a manager. Like, he does this all the time. Like, he calls other members in front of other members. Like, leave it to talk to other other managers in the store. Like, and if you think that they're lying, and there's a thing called, oh, I don't know, let's have meetings. He's just so rude. Like, sometimes, like, it's so annoying. And then this other, I could basically, if I work here any longer, I will kill myself because I've literally had enough. Like, I've literally had enough with the place. It's so toxic. The environment is so toxic. It's unbelievable. Like, where is the professionalism? Like, there's no professionalism whatsoever. It's honestly, it's a snowball of, the whole workplace is driving me insane. Let's just say it's all driving me insane. I have been binge watching Brooklyn 999 again. I forget how funny this program was. I still can't believe they they cancelled it. But then again, it's better to kind of finish on a high than finish on a downward spiral where it's not as funny and no one's enjoying it as much. But yeah. I have this oversized laptop case. Obviously, I bought, if you watched my Typic haul, I've already got like a laptop case. This is massive anyway. It wouldn't have fit my notebook. I remember my dad brother getting me this. I've gone through so many. Actually, my brother's gone through more laptops than me. But I had my old laptop in here, and my brother gave this case to me because it was his old case. Now he doesn't have a laptop anymore, so there's no point in giving it back to him. So it's a bit grimy though. So I might just. I'm not gonna sell it. I might as well just donate it. But yeah, it's a decent size. So these past few days, I have been really struggling. Like, even the effort to do what I'm doing today is just effort at this point. It's like 1 o'clock. I've kind of done what I was doing, like going through my stuff, but doing other stuff in between. And now I really cannot be bothered. So yeah, that is basically how my life has been for the past 2 days. I've just been feeling really bad, just really bad. But yeah, I am trying to push through. Work doesn't help the situation, to be honest, but I'm trying not to think about that. I'm trying to think about the positives and stuff, but it is actually really hard. When it comes to like Jeffree Star, I'm kind of over his makeup now. Like, I full on was obsessed. Now I don't buy it as much. Well, I've not bought it in ages just because I feel that it's a lot of money. Maybe if it was in the stores in the UK, maybe I'd buy it more. I don't know. With makeup anyway, I've kind of stopped kind of buying so much anyway. But yeah, like, because once you go past the liquid lipsticks, that's where it's kind of hit and miss. So I've tried his eyeshadow palette, didn't like that one. The one with Morphe collab, I like that. I still have that one, but then again, that's Morphe's formula, not his formula. When it comes to like, the extreme frost, it's literally just glitter, and that's it. His other highlighters are not bad. I have this one, which was a collab with MUA, which Manny MUA, I think it is. I don't even follow him anymore, but yeah. The makeup culture, makeup YouTubers, YouTube thing are so like, it's so toxic. So I have a few. I have that blue one. I think this one, which I had to remold because I dropped it and it cracked everywhere. So there's that. When it comes to his bullet lipsticks, very overpriced. They're just normal like liquid lipstick, unique colors, but like overpriced. This powder is just really bad. If you have oily skin, it's not that great. His concealer, again, I don't like either, which I think I've already gotten rid of because it's not even in here. So no, yeah, it is. It's here. If you got fine lines, it's just not great. And that was a bit of a letdown. His lip glosses are okay, but again, overpriced. But yeah, overall, some of his stuff, like, you know, and these basically these containers, these sets, I've only got 3 left, so there's no point of keeping the containers because they just take up room. So I'm gonna just take these out, and then just throw the containers because they take up so much space. And then obviously I've got this bag which I got because I was like, I'm gonna put all my Jeffree Star stuff in here. Now thinking back, it sounds so stupid that like I thought, just like, you know what I mean, like you put a brand on a pedestal and you're like, you just want to keep that brand all together, which looking back is just so weird. I'm still going to use it to keep the Jeffree Star stuff in, but once they're gone, they're gone. Because, yeah, I'll probably find something else useful to put in there. But it's just weird how I thought that way. But because I don't like the concealer and the powder, I'm just going to get rid of these two as well. Because, again, there's no point. There's no point of using something I don't exactly like. But yeah, like obviously you can't go past the fact that his liquid lipsticks are just perfect. But when you start going deep into all the stuff, it's kind of like, this I'm gonna keep it because sometimes I do just want glitter on my face, but do bear in mind it's literally just glitter, just coloured glitter. Like there's no kind of base colour. It's literally just glitter. Anyway, anyway, but yeah. I'm actually going to take this highlighter out of the container again. I don't know why. I mean, it's proper bougie container, but like it's like there's like no need. Let's just chuck it in with the rest. It's just a highlighter. It's not like I can reuse this case either for anything either. So I'm just gonna throw this case. So, I'm really enjoying this book. This is Elevator Pitch by Linwood Barclay. It's like 3 different perspectives. 2 of them are like the same people. So, I don't want to give this away. So, it follows the same kind of storyline. And the third one, the third perspective changes as well. I don't want to spoil it. But here's the thing. Elevators already like freak me out. Like, I don't like getting elevators on my own. Like, as a common rule, I don't usually like the ones at work is so like not glitchy, but it's breaking like so often. And like recently, I had a really dodgy button, and reading this, it's like, yep, I don't want to go in that lift. So I tend to only go in the lift if I'm doing stock because I have to go in the lift because I can't push a cage full of stock down the stairs. Technically, before we weren't supposed to wear watches anyway. You're not really supposed to. Usually when it comes to trackers, they kind of ignored it. They did with McDonald's anyway. But anyway, but now just not allowed to wear them at all. First, it was the issue with the strap, which I knew that was not the reason. I think generally you're not supposed to. It's like a hygiene. I think it's supposed to. I think the idea is it watches can trap dirt, but I'm not sticking my hand in food. It's weird, but then again, I suppose germs can drop off into food. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Either way, I'm not arguing because technically it's a thing with all fast food. You're not supposed to wear jewelry, even though there's a certain person who gets away with wearing jewelry all the time. Anyway, whatever. But this Fitbit came, so basically, so yesterday, right, with the strap, I literally forced it on my ankle because obviously I'm counting my steps. I was in so much pain. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the actual watch comes with like a longer strap. So this is going to be my wrist strap and this is going to be my ankle strap. Because that's just how I roll. But like seriously, I don't want to not track my steps. See, I don't know if it can still track when it's in the pocket. I'm not sure. It might still do it, but still, now I've got an ankle, Now it's gonna be like not just like a normal like wrist bracelet. It's also gonna be an ankle bracelet. So this I'm gonna probably keep in my gym bag, um because most of the time I've got gym before work and then just transfer it. Actually, I'll just put it in my work bag. Actually, it's just easier. Just keep it in my work bag. Yeah. So I have this Gerald Lato Funko Pop. This is a Hot Topic exclusive. It doesn't actually have the Hot Topic sticker on it. I did buy it off Amazon, so that's probably the reason why. But yeah, it was imported because you can't normally get it in the UK. Like it wasn't like released in the UK, hence Hot Topic. If you didn't know Hot Topic is basically an American version of Blue Banana. You may have heard of Blue Banana. Basically, it's a store that sells like alternative stuff. It's like I think Hot Topic sell music as well. It's basically like emo. If you know emo, it's basically that kind of style. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna probably sell this one on. So I'm watching a YouTube video from Ian Gubel. He's a booktuber, and the video I'm watching is his top 10 all-time favourite books. Now, it reminds me of the book that literally changed my whole perspective of reading, if that makes any sense, but made me kind of really enjoy reading. Is a book called Inkheart. You may or may not have heard of it. I can't. I think it's by Colinia Funkel. I wanna say it. I may be completely wrong. I know they did a film, but I never watched the film. But I remember when I read that book, I was in secondary school, and I was so immersed in this book. Like I felt like for the first time, my imagination just went wild. Like the people like I knew, I matched them with the characters in the book. I felt like my imagination just came alive reading that book. I was like, this is like the best book I've ever read, and I think it kind of kickstarted my love of reading. But yeah, that one's the one book that I would say treasured. Like it's treasured in my heart because I just love it. I know that they did Inkspell, which I did read, but Inkspell wasn't the same. Nah, I wasn't a fan of Inkspell. Inkheart though, yeah. If you're in your kind of early teens, I recommend that you read it because it's so good. As I said, it kind of just unlocked my imagination. The heavens have finally opened up. The weather today has been crazy. Like 1 minute the sun's out, and then the sun disappears, and it looks like it's gonna chuck it down, and it's ever so slightly spitting, like for like not even a minute, like for 50 seconds, and then it stops, and then the sun comes out. But now it's like full on pouring with rain.